now until 9:09. So 7 minutes. Sorry that I'm a bit late now. 1 minute. I, of course, had technical problems. Haha. You bet. Yeah, you can't see me, that's right, because I will be here live to be seen at techno o'clock, 9:09. No, questions. Did I have questions last time that I didn't answer? I think I have. It was the time before last time, the 0 number, or I think I still have questions. Layering. Do you prefer a special delay? No, I don't. I didn't find my perfect delay plugin yet. Oh, I love analog delays, of course, and here what is it called? The Total Recall, the Tonal Recall from Chase Bliss is a guitar pedal that's on my analog polysynth, and that's a fantastic delay, but it's massively expensive. So, will you release the finished track? Yes, I will, but no. Yes and no. I will release stuff. I had planned to release the last state, but yeah, I couldn't make it. I will release what I'm working on, which you see there is the Techno Continuum, but it's not finished. It will never be, because it's a continuum. It never ends, you know? A little mystery. Is your speaker alive? I didn't try. It's standing on the floor behind me. The things I needed to do, I did in mono on one speaker, and otherwise I'm checking with headphones. I didn't have the time to put it back on because I really have to fit some things on the wall, and yeah, it's an old building here. Oh, look, it turns. It's an old building, and yeah, it's not easy to fix something on the wall, and yeah. So, what do we have? More questions? Oh, I have a question from why do you choose HD700 as your headphone? Because I evolved from HD600 to 650 to 700. I prefer the Sennheiser sound to AKG or well, now I have biodynamic. That would be my second choice, but it's also a taste thing. But I think the most neutral ones were the 650, but yeah, these are more expensive. They need to be better. Good evening. Which old school synth can you recommend? The JP8000 is not really an old school synth. It's already virtual analog. You do know, right? I think I have. Yeah, I have one. But I mean, old school synth for me is real analog old stuff, and this is nowadays quite expensive. So, can you do a stereo test, please? I can try to pen my voice, but I checked it, so I can let my voice wander to the left side, and then I can go over there to the right side. I mean, and then be back in the middle, and you write to me if it is in stereo, because it was my fault. It was my fault. There was a hidden button in OBS, my streaming software, that set my playback to mono. I'm sorry. I'm still learning. That's the official number 2, so yeah. This is working. Stereo works. That's fine. So, 2:45 going on. You still have the Roland? Yes, of course I have. It's built into the Modular. I will feature it in the synth. That one is built in out of Modular and the JV1010. I will feature that. Yes, I will feature, because it's before I had my very expensive analog polysynth. That's now my most favorite synth. I built a mono synth, so with one voice, out of modular pieces, the Shipman Ebbe and Flute double filter, and a Roland JV1010, which has all the great raving sounds from the 90s. But I'm obviously not using it very much anymore. Have you used any software other than Logic Pro? I tried it a little bit, but to be honest, I always wanted to try Ableton Live a little bit more extensively than just an hour. So I buying the software and trying it really some days, some weeks. But Logic can do something very similar now. But it's also not my style of working, the Ableton style. I'm a little bit old school, like working with a tape deck, multi-track tape deck. So yeah, but of course I work with other software, but not DAWs. I work with Isotope RX whenever I have to clean some acoustic stuff, audio stuff, some recordings, denoising, if need be. I work a lot with speaker recordings, and if that happens, then I will. Yes. If you try Personas, no, I didn't. What kind of speakers? These are Klein & Hummel 0300. Neumann, no, it's German. Neumann bought Klein & Hummel, and you can have the new model. KH310, I guess they're called. These are really great, but these are also good. Klein & Hummel. Old German stuff. So, 10, 9, 8, 7. I can't even count. 3, 2, 1, 0. Wow! Here I am. Well, and now dancing. No, what will we do now? Yeah. Let me check. Where did we end last time? Let me check. Let me have a look here. I think this is where we ended. I changed it a little bit so it's bigger than yeah, this way. So I didn't touch that. I had planned to touch it in between and do a recording and put it on SoundCloud, but I couldn't make it. I'm sorry. I will try to do it next weekend or the weekend after it. So this one, it's already. What I did is I put on live my here over there. Let me have a look. There, over there. There's the analog, and it's already playing. You see the buttons over there blinking, the LEDs. When I do press play on here, then it blinks. Because I already synced it with my DAW, because we today want to record analog modular percussion, and because the reason why I go with this is because I listened to it and I thought it's not. The beginning is boring. We need some more, because it's the beginning of the never-ending techno continuum, so it needs to be more fancy or more interesting. So we need some analog percussion, which we will record in a second. First, I have to explain what is hanging here. Yeah, you see, it's I'm trying to use this as my microphone. It's the same microphone like before, but on another place. It looks funny, but it works quite well. So yeah, that's that. The microphone. If it works like that, I will make it maybe a little bit more looking nicely the next time. So we will have here. I will put in the what we need to do. Just bear with me. Just what we need to do is we have to. I thought it would be not true to the format if I just if I don't do it. Let me have a look. Let me have a look in the chat, please. One second over there. So just see who Montague, you love it, blah blah blah. Could I have normal speaker? Nobody's writing something very. Okay, so it seems to work. Everything is fine. Can you put in the chat everything is not fine? If everything is fine for now, it's a little bit boring because I'm starting slowly. I have to rename all the lanes here because that's I think that's the hi-hat. No, it's the right. I could have done that before, but I thought that's the brute main, and that's the brute left, and that's the brute right. Oh, I can play it back because now you will also hear here. Oh, I have to first mute. Wait a second. I will first need to mute my analog in this way. So yeah, and yeah, you will hear it. It's stirring, and we can be a little bit louder here. Music louder? Yeah. Music louder? Is it okay? Still kind of hear my voice? Okay. So here we are. We need a bit more interesting beginning than just the bass drum, so I will trigger on my... which one is this? There, I guess, right? Yeah. And I had problems syncing it, but now it works. At least with one sync source. Maybe I go over there and explain what we try to do. Everything is fine. That's fine. The new biodynamic headset. Yeah, right. I will sell the patent. Let me have. Normally I have it before, but I had so many technical problems. I need to drink it now. 1 second. No evening without beer. I'm sorry. So let's go over here. Let's just pray. Plus, wait. I will make a loop here. So. We are hearing the bass drum from the DAW, and the rest is from here. So, what we are hearing now is this one, Basimilus Iteritas Alta, and the fracture. Let me just... So that's just the fracture here. I could pan it down a bit. Let me... So, go down more. So, the fracture. The fracture is using samples, but in a very fancy way, and is triggered from over there. That's a DIY version of the grids from Mutable Instruments, and it's a little. It's like a drum computer, but just sending out pulses, which will trigger these things that do the sound. So, but what I wanted to hear is this one. So that's the Basimilus we already had in the last week, like this, and we will now try to do something else. And yeah, it's triggered from the bass drum here, so I can set it to do more bass drums. Oh, and this is going through not only the mixer, but from the mixer to the Belgrade filter, which is... Oh, it's totally dry, the signal. So last time I had echo on it to make it more nice, but... So because I need to do rhythmic stuff, I just... leave it alone, just the bass drum added from the DAW and nothing else. Oh, it goes through some analog stuff, but yeah, the compressor is working also a little bit. Can pull that back. So this sounds quite nice. Oh, this is cool for the beginning. Make it really soft. That's the attack. So, what if we want to have something like that? So, something rhythmic, modulated, but I do not want to stand here all the night. So, this is attack. If I want to modulate this, I will go from the voltage block. Do you see the voltage block? It's down there. can go even, but then you don't see the filter anymore. It's already wide angle. Oh, there. Too much stuff. Too much stuff here. So this is the voltage block, which is, as you see, synced to the DAW, which is not easy. Because syncing digital gear, like over there, the grids, and analog, no, this is also digital and analog stuff like this one here is a hell, because, yeah, just believe me. So what do we want to do now? We want to have one output from here. Oh, it's already here. It's already going to this one, which is just a knob, which will help us reduce the amount of so I just tried some things. If I like it, I will leave it, but no. That's cool. And that is now sending what I just did with this one, and it can do it 8 times, so we can have a lot of fun. It's going into the attack, so I don't turn this knob, this machine does for me. And it's in sync. Isn't it great? And it's all just with cables and no menu, no screens. Oh, there's a screen over there and there, but not for that. So then we will try, I think the decay is always. This is in this way. Oh, very short is also cool. And then we have the possibility to filter and to go into the saturation of the Belgrade, which you don't see because I tilted the camera down, so I will tilt it back up, because you already saw what the great voltage block does, doing this all the time. And then yeah, that's a great sounding filter. Yeah, that's something in that direction, and then I don't need to go here with the decades. I mean, it's really tiny. It's tiny movements, because that's much too much. That was a quarter turn. Much too much. So it's really tiny movements. But I think something like this, coming out of the filter, will be quite cool for the beginning. So this is our beginning, as I said the last time, with analog. Always leave your equipment. Oh, I need to switch cam, right? Yeah, I've learned that. I put some sticky there. We are recording here. It's the BIA. It's modulated. Okay, we are going into input 7. Is this? Let me have a look. Yeah, it's coming up here. There's a signal. Oh, it's distorting here, the console. Yeah, but that sounds good. I will save before. Always Apple S. Always Apple S. So, is something in the chat that I absolutely need to see? The bass drum should get heavy at some time. Yes, of course. Of course. So, okay, let's do the first recording, and I will switch cam, I hope. Yeah. You don't see me nodding. sound itself is, I mean, we can use it. I think we can use it. That was the recording here. I may zoom in. I will just make room for it. Where do we have more audio channel? More audio channels. Into main, like 8 more audio channels. We need more. So I will just, I will pull it down. So here we go. Oh yeah, let's first check how tight these are. Logic has been improved this way, because usually you have to manually enter in the something around 150 milliseconds with my setup, and with this version it simply works. It's not the latest, because I don't have what's it called, Big Sur on here, of course. I don't even have Catalina. So yeah, it's quite tight. See here, as the beginning, it's just really, I mean, this is close to sample tight. It is, I mean, it's like time machine tight. See, it does know some samples before when the hit comes. No, it's really good from timing here. But I think the sound in itself is nice, but it's too long. It's taking too much room. But we can have it as a beginning, maybe, if we have it filtered and not that thick, and then have something when everything comes in that makes more room. Oh, and there's no subcut. Oh, the original. So the live. Oh, there. This one is still playing when I hit play. So I need to mute the input here. And yeah, let me hear. I do not want to go too down here into bass drum territory. I try to find something up here, some above, maybe even above 100. That sounds good. That's too thin. This is okay. And then I often just, this is my default. The blue one is always somewhere in the mid, somewhere around, depending on the tone art, the scale. We are in somewhere around 400 and 700. There's always too much main music stuff. So yeah, this one will always be filtered out. And a high cut is always nice to make room for hi-hats and stuff. It's a bit chaotic at the end, of course, because I really, I live turned knobs of a hardware sequencer, so to say. It's clipping in here, which is not that problematic, but we'll lower it. You see that one here? No, you don't see it because my face is above that. So yeah, it's too loud. It needs a bit of room, maybe. Oh, we have room on bus number 1. Too much room. We have stereo. I think we can have it as a beginning. I will also color all this. This is my main, this way. These will be also, what's that? That's the percussion over there, and that's another percussion, but we'll make it this way. So it's not what I wanted to have, what I had in my mind, but often this way with analog. So yeah, it's missing something in here from the play, but I can just yeah, I will just, I think this part, oops, this part is okay. Let me just repeat this one. Yeah, not ideal. If I had more time, I would fine tune that, of course. But so to me, this sound is not perfect because it's still too long in the. I Where's the camera? There. I turned the decay knob, and I should have been more counterclockwise, so it's shorter, even if I make it longer, if you understand what I mean. If it was digital, I would just turn a little knob, and but it's analog, and it stays like it is. It's a recording. But it's not bad, and we will simply go on. We will have another percussion that will be at here. Something totally different with the same device. So we will go on making the analog on. Obviously it sounds the same because I didn't change anything over there. Let me just have a look on the time. Oh, 19 minutes, that's good. Yeah, not that bad. And what do we have here? Please make the mail out from Logic louder. The mail out. You mean the main out? You mean the music? You want the music to be louder? Okay, let me have a look. And then I will lower this one. Okay. Main out. Main. But now it's louder. Okay, so we will have another round of percussion, but something different, and maybe I also add the other device, the fracture. So I will call it PA plus fracture, maybe. We will see. For now I will just loop here. So it has to fit this one, but I will put this one on the left side even more, so that we hear what's going on with our is the level now okay? You can write me over there. I will try to have a look over there later. Empty. Yes. So let's go over there. I didn't put the keypad here. Still not. The right cam? Yeah. Okay. This is what we had. Let's do something totally different. Like not bad. If I just recorded that, would be another track. Cool, right? I just pulled up the fracture. What a pity that I didn't record that. Yeah, that's also always the problem. You do something, you like it, and you can never repeat it. Oops, I hit the mic. You can never repeat it. Too long. I try to find something totally different. Okay, let's just trigger it from somewhere else. And why is that one not? Isn't that modulating? I don't like it. We will use the analog out here, which is triplets. I mean, it's yeah. Do you see it down there? Yeah, you see it in the. This one is really analog, so it's really just cutting the 16th notes it gets from over there and doing over here 3/16 and resetting every 16 beats, I think, 4 bars. And yeah, it's more interesting. It's a bit boring. And the one on the left side is going on my nerves because I would never play it that long. But we can, nevertheless, we can just make us, because it's not very long. It should be just from 9 to over there 41, and then we'll go and we will have something totally different. Maybe we will do a very beastie kick drum with that thing. I don't know. Yeah, we need to start record. The track itself is too quiet in comparison to the microphone. You mean I am too loud? Come on. Okay, no problem. I pulled it down intentionally because I thought I should always hear my voice. Of course we can have it louder. Yes, louder. I mean, if I'm loud, does it clip? No. Then it's not good. If it doesn't clip, it's not good. So I will just mute the one on the left side now. For now, it's going on my nerves. So we can hear better what's happening there. Apple S. I'm not that happy. I like the sound, but it's now I'm too soft, right? You can't hear my voice anymore. Oh, it's clipping. It's too loud now. Why did I listen to you? Yeah. What an anticlimax. A loop just after the build-up. Yeah, I'm not, yeah. I'm trying to, what do you write? And Clark is waving. Yeah, the thing with analog stuff is... No. No, no, no. No, no. Okay, let me try another thing. Change that. What's this one? That's cool. So I just changed the trigger for the fracture and this one. So this one is coming from the mini drum machine here. So it's playing in this way. It's playing 16th. But I like that. You can choose another filter style. Yeah. Ah, that's much better. Okay, it's distorting. This is why I like it. Yeah, I mean, this could even work as a track with this anticlimax, just having a louder kick then and this one on. Because I like this one really much. But how will I fade it in? Let me see. This filter has so many. I mean, it's not really. It's more like an effect device or some filter, because yeah, it's a little bit. It's a double notch, so it's a little bit like a phaser. But it's so nice sounding. So okay, we will record this, and I will filter it afterwards. What about that? Oh no. What about that? I will just filter it afterwards. So, and I will leave more room there, and I will call it BS16 because it's playing 16th. This way. And we will record it. Everything fine here? Ah, not many people online. Yeah, I didn't find the time to post more. I will need to have some eye candy before, like maybe some clips, some 10-second clips of what we are going to do. I don't know. Let's record this. Could even be shorter. That's good. There, the kick needs to be more kicky. You can't hear that one now really out of the many arpeggios there. It's three lines of arpeggio. But that's enough for a loop. That's enough for a leap over there. So I like the build up there. That was in my mind. Let's switch the cam. See, I can learn. So I had in my mind to have it. Whoop, this one here. So this is our BA 16th, and this is our BA Unnerving. Is it with double N? No, Unnerving Percussion. Because, yeah, it can not be on very long. I will just leave it muted now. So, we will have the EQ. We will... Yeah, that's a nice... There. What's there? Cut the highs. Because mostly up there, if you don't have... a really high quality source like vocals with a great condenser mic. Often check what is above 10K if there is a lot, because often it's just noise and it's just unnerving and robbing the quality of your high frequencies. As with the lows, of course, but everyone is listening to lows with electronic music. But also don't forget the highs. It's often too many lows, too many highs, too much mids. So, do we come from up down or from down up? So, I mean, do we go this way? Or with this one? Let me think. No, let me hear. It's clipping and too loud. I'll put it on the right side a little bit and I have some room on it, just a little bit. So. The live one is also on, and I played right here. This is live from over there still. We will mute that so we can concentrate on the recording. So we can start with this one. Yeah, I think I like it, and we will have it lowered. I think I like it more because the other one is coming more from down. Something like that. Okay, and this one I will also do like last time with from up to down. Yeah, right. I just see it over there. There's latency there, but we can work around. So what I also do a lot, I can't show you because because of the speaker fell down. The webcam is also it is on, as you can see, but it's it doesn't point in the right direction. Oh, I can show you. No, I've programmed it out. What I really often do is click on a region here and press Shift Space, because otherwise you would go with your mouse over there and drag it here, or make a double click there if you want to play from there. But what you can also do, if you already want to select this one, you just press Shift Space and it plays this region. Or if I want to check this one, I click it and press Shift Space. Saves time. So, ledge. We will go from up, down. Yeah, a little bit higher. Come on. A little bit higher. And I can also start it with just play mode because automation is latching recording here. So I'll just press Shift Space and I know it starts at the beginning of that region because it's selected. I would love to have an analog knob for that. Something else could be in there, like a clap. You know where to get a clap from? We'll do something like I'll just leave it like that for now. Let's have a look. Listen. There's the loud kick drum. Let me have a look. Or is it? That's a difference. Why isn't it going on in there? Oh, because there's the bass. I will just have it kicking in there. Oops. It's a bit small to grab it in the middle. Otherwise you will kick off the loop. Yeah, so then the kick will be fatter there. Yeah. Okay. Time to have a small look on the left side. It's not a clean studio today. Oh, I will just if there are questions and I don't answer them, I try to write them down and answer in the first 9 minutes of next week's Wednesday, 9 o'clock. So I am there at 9 o'clock starting the stream. If everything works, then I'm there 8.5 minutes can answering your questions, just that you don't see me, because that wouldn't be a start at 9:09, if you understand me. So here is too much going on. This one needs to be off there. It's not what I want there. Oh no. Hey? This one! Can be on the right, a little softer. Softer. Oh, I muted this one. It's much too low, too thick. It needs fine tuning here. You need some reverse crash or something. You need to in detail lower the intensity there so that the kick in here really works. Well, we don't have time for something like that. I will do it somewhen. What we do want now is having a little clap or something. I mean, there is a clap. Should we? Yes, we can. What's the time? 48. Yeah, I will mute that one, and we will record our fracture clap. So, record, switching on. Where are we here? Switching on analog again, and this is nervy. I think maybe it needs more. Okay, it's also unpredictably. I mean, I should just copy. That's too much. I will just. That's not nice. I'll just loop that one. Or what we do, because everything is fine there, that works, because then the bass comes in here, which is quite nice, although it's virtual, the diva. So the right needs to be louder. At least on these headphones. The HD700s are quite... can't really mix on headphones. So this is all interesting enough. There's enough happening. And then we go to the straight part. Where if you remember, I just cut out one piece of the brute with the modular oscillator. But what we need there is that's the straight part, and that needs to be modulated. Because and I didn't find this phaser really nice sounding, but we have more stuff. Let me try. We have too much stuff. This one is always good, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that's good. But we need something filtering there. We don't have time. We just use the NEQ to filter. Of course, I have 356 great analog emulated filters. Or we just use the digital EQ. If I had time, I would send this one out to over there and send it through the Belgrade filter. Oh, we don't have time. Never enough time. So, yeah. Well, what I wanted to do is record the fracture clap to have something different. And maybe this stays in. Let me have a look. Listen. I can leave that one here. No harm. Oh, let's have the kick. Yeah, and maybe a bass. So let's have it. Let us have a look over there. So again here, we have only these two going into the Belgrade. Everything else is just triggering or modulating or whatever. Let's concentrate on the fracture. Just this one. Let us also have 16ths there with the ticks. It's a bit soft from. This is what I love with these things. You just turn knobs and something totally crazy comes up and you go like, oh, this could be my lead sound when you wanted to have a clap. I mean, this is a sampler, so there's written frequency, and I wanted to have the frequency different, but now it's pitching it down. But you have more ideas this way. Could make a nice B part. So B part is not your main part. Something to waste time that the people are hoping for the next repetition of the A part, the main part. What does that do? Sounds cool. And what can we do here? What I now want is just the highs from this one, so I will send it into up here, a little filter. There is a very, very short cable. This is a very, very short cable. This is the output high pass, so we just pass the highs. So we make it a kind of a hi-hat. Some modulation here. And it's a nice, although it's a little bit throaty, like But I mean oh, that was cool. I love Modular. I mean, you would never do that in your computer. Like having scratch samples when you try to do some high. I mean, I wanted to do a clap. Now I'm doing a hi-hat style percussion, and here's some scratch sample, I think, and it's really cool. Yeah, isn't that cool? Yeah, I like that. Okay, so we need to record that, and as we are going from the main part into the B part, we don't need to start low. We just stop like, oh, that's loud. I need to concentrate on that one. I need to lower that one very much. So I do hear, oh, the right is very loud now here. Is it there? Yeah, it's there. I might come in there. So it's not a clap, it's a percussion. Fracture, percussion. Perk. So, you can scratch with that sound, yeah. Of course I can. So, let's record this and wiggle the knobs. Oh, I didn't change the camera. Ha! At least once today. Yeah. I didn't change the camera. Now I change it again. Okay. Not very interesting to see. Change the camera. Not very interesting to see, but we have some analog percussion. I mean, it's two analog percussions. And it's really tight. It is really tight. They improved on that, Apple. So it's our crazy percussion. I will send it to the drum bus. We obviously need to... Yeah, see, here is a lot of stuff we don't need. Always roll off something here. And there's nice enough beat part, but we will have a change over there. And maybe double it up at the end, and then comes the ride. So like here, we will have something effecty maybe. Do we have a chorus in here? No, we need a chorus. But we need the chorus in the drum bass, and we need this one in the drum bass. Oops, that was one too short there. And we need some crazy, this can be mono. Some crazy modulation. Oh, it can't be mono. Thank you. Mix 100% because it's a send bus. Okay. Oh, and the live one is coming through again. I need a hardware knob for that. So then we don't have to change. And this one needs to come out of the filter. This time I will just use this one. And I need to be faster. It's really big. And if okay. What's the time? Oh, 10. Maybe I will have it 2 bars. Yeah, we'll have it 2 bars. So, and then we will have the ledge, and we will just for a little bit. And there we can have... Oh, it's just very low. We can have this one maybe. Maybe something like that. Ah. The scratching. Logic EQ, yeah, sometimes just killing some highs. Crash there. No, it doesn't work. That doesn't work. So we need to have that one also here, but we need it to be filtered. Yeah, so we will use automation. Oh, so I need to know where to start from, coming from the A part. Always have to smile. Then comes the crazy part of, it's just a loop. And there we go again with our A part. Zack. Zack. What's zack in English? Just copy it. This way. This way. The analog bass can go off before. And some build up there again. I would not use this one, but we save time. And the bass drum needs to be lower there. So, yeah. More percussion, more analog percussion. Maybe we find something that works with this one. I mean, it's really dense, so we need something. I will call it. Oops. Hey. No, not here. There. I will call it high percussion because we need something that works with all this arpeggiating here. Switching on analog. So not the froggy one, but something more. Was that always on? It should have been off. But I didn't hear anything phasing. Yeah, high frequency. So before the end, could you please play the whole track from start to where it is? No, we don't have time. I can do it afterwards, but I will provide it to SoundCloud somewhere. I will just need to finish some beginning or some arrangement stuff like reverses and hits and stuff. And what kind of percussion would fit there? Besides a very good 909 clap, we can have. We had all the time the 909 clap. I mean, it's called 909 in here. And I did this this backward thing. Where is it? Is it there? Yeah, there it is. Ah, no, analog is playing. It's a right. Okay. Where did I? That's okay. Effects, isn't it? I also use shift space for when I want to jump there. That's cool. But it was there before, so it doesn't help with going up here again. Let's find something percussive high stuff. Like a hi-hat, but more interesting. First round I will just have on bass kick. Which needs to be longer. Bass and kick. So I can hear what I do. High pass on those hi-hats, yeah. I know. I will. I have to tidy up all this mess. What do we have here? So we have this one here. Can I have it really soft? Okay, this time I will just put. Oh wait! Whoop, 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 whoop. I changed everything. This way. I will send both of these through the high pass filter before I go into this one. Until I find something interesting. Yeah, and we can always change the drum beat. And here's the same thing. I would like to have the offbeat longer, so we'll just have the decay modulated by the voltage block. Which works sometimes, sometimes not. You didn't see it. It was down there. I didn't switch off camera automatic. Next time. I need some things to improve all the time. So we have a little, not very interesting, but some high percussion. We will record now. Oh, I didn't switch the camera. Okay, I didn't switch camera. I switch camera now. Here was all the magic, like always. I was turning down here the voltage block, and it does the decay of the fracture. Yeah, enough. Good. Have the big percussion here. Yeah, there's some ugly resonance we need to get rid of. There and there. Can roll that off. Nobody's hearing above 15k in our age. I mean, being our age. Is there anyone under 30 there? Please write. Please write in the live chat. So it's closing into 1 hour now. Oh, we'll put it on the drum bus, and we will have it maybe on the left side. Let's see. Softer. On the right side. Oh, the live one is on. But what we can do is copy it and have it on left and right. Why not? So, percussion is orange, like you all know. Very important. We just copy the Pro Q. Have this one extremely off there. Have it there and lower. For some funny movement in the panorama. A little bit of room. I guess it's too loud still. That's a bit out of timing here. I do think that works much better with the B part. Maybe here where the DJ is not scratching anymore. Instead of the right, and have the right on the main part. Maybe. Yeah, why not? And a crash. Killing the bass from the bass drum. Yeah, something like that. So, that was another hour of rushing through some stuff that I like to do. I will just read through the chat now a little bit and see if there are some questions left. What do we have there? The drums on the break and the sound of the bottom. Ein Zauberer darf auch nicht alle. A wizard may not tell all his secrets. What's that about? The drums on the break. The sounds are great. Yeah, as if I can remember that. Ha. I do have all the drum sounds in here. It's totally crazy. I mean, if I go here to instrument, that happens to be EXS. It's now called sampler. And if I go to here, there's one folder here, 9600. That's an old Power Mac. 9600 is a Power Mac from, I don't know, 1870 or something. And here are MOD archives. Do you guys know what MODs were? Magnetic optical discs. You could put 1.3 gigabytes on one of these, and they were just, I think about 150 marks. So totally great. It was 1,000 floppy disks. So yeah, and there you see the sounds from Marimba Love, which I didn't really name well. And there's Fever from the Love EP. And here's Follow Me, the first version of Experience. And Blue Skies was the working title of Redemption. And the fast attack sound there is the Redemption main sound. Coming from the Akai sampler, it's all in here. And I never use it. Yeah, I needed to tell that. 39, 50, 48, what are you counting there? Barely. Isotope for what are these numbers? 50, 40. The ages! So there's a 50. Someone is older than me. Two guys are older than me. Okay, but 28? You can listen up to 18K. We will check that. We're at Win. We will check that later. Next time. We will check that. That's nice. Schade, ich dachte, er vergisst die Zeit. Yeah. I'd love to, but we need to have a cliffhanger for next time. Right. So, I hope I will find the time to put a version of it, but I will. It's so hard for me to put something like that, which is not finished, out there. But I mean, maybe as a version, I will just bounce it right now, as is, as it is, just for the sake of it. I will just bounce it. You can watch me bouncing it. Very interesting. I will just leave it like that. Yeah. The output is -3. Totally not professional. Not making sense. And when I'll just put it on here. And we will have it as bounce. Here we go. So, I don't touch anything. I will put that in SoundCloud. Goddamn, that feels strange. I didn't hear it on the speaker because I don't have two speakers anymore for now, and you can listen to it. We will improve on that next Wednesday, and I hope if you like it, you will, how is it called, ring the bell? I mean, like, subscribe over there somewhere. Oh, wait. Somewhere, it's mirrored. It's really somewhere there. No, on the other side, right? Somewhere there is the bell. Yeah. So please subscribe if you like it. Tell your friends. I would love to go on. I think there's stuff to tell you for 3 or 4 years maybe. But I won't do it if not more people are coming. You know those car salesmen's ads from way back where they claim to shoot a cat if you don't buy the car or something? I will do something like that. So please tell more people. I'd love to have more viewer. And I promise to improve. I mean, I just forgot 2 or 3 times to change the camera. We have stereo sound now. So bear with me. I will improve, and yeah, I will just upload it right now in SoundCloud, Rolf Meyer Bode. You can listen to it in stereo, in full, and see you all. No, this one. See you all next Wednesday at 9 or 9 o'clock. We are starting our production, and before, so starting from 9, if everything if everything goes well, I will answer questions in the chat, and yeah. Thank you. My name is Rolf Meyer Bode. I'm doing music for, I think, 30 years or something. And this was We 909 number 2, officially. And we are all working on the Techno Continuum. See you next Wednesday. And now I need to find the knob. There. Goodbye.